e-learning classes. Myself Ashok Kumar, Modern English School, New Area branch. Again student, lesson 9, congruence of triangle. This is video part 6 exercise. Here today student discuss exercise 9a. Okay, exercise 9a, question number 11. Okay student, 1 to 10 complete. Question number 11. In the given figure, that means this figure is given here, OA equal to OB. Here OA is equal to OB and OP is equal to OQ. That means OP is equal to OQ. Prove that PX is equal to QX, PX is equal to QX and AX is equal to BX. First of all student, this is a theorem, so write down given. This information, the given, whatever the given information here, write down in the given figure. OA equal to OB and OP equal to OQ. TP to prove, two things are proof. First one is PX is equal to QX and second one is AX is equal to BX. Here proof. Okay. Take here student, we have two triangles. Which one? In triangle, look at very carefully student. In triangle OAQ, in triangle OAQ and triangle OBP, OBP. Under these two triangles, OA is equal to OB. Write down here what type of information is given. OA equal to OB. First thing. Second one, OQ, OQ. This one is OQ. OQ is equal to OP. OQ is equal to OP. This information is also given. Look at here. OQ is equal to OP. And third one is angle O. Angle O is equal to angle O. In both triangle, angle O is common. So write down here AOQ. AOQ is equal to angle BOP. BOP. Angle is, what type of angle is? Common angle. Okay. Then side, angle side. Triangle OAQ is congruence to triangle OBP. Reason is side angle side. Side angle side criteria, these two triangles are congruence. Okay. By CPCT we can write angle A is equal to angle B. Here student, angle A is equal to angle B by CPCT. Angle A is equal to angle B by CPCT. Okay. Only one CPCT is used here, CPCT. Okay. Take another triangle. Again, a small triangle. In triangle AXP, look at here, in triangle AXP and triangle BXQ, BXQ. In these two triangles, angle A is equal to angle B. Just proved here, angle A is equal to angle B. Angle AXP is equal to angle BXQ. VOA, vertically opposite angle. That means this angle is equal to this angle. VOA. And the third thing is AP is equal to BQ. AP is equal to BQ. Reason is, first of all student, write down OA is equal to OB, OA is equal to OB, and OP is equal to OQ. OP is equal to OQ. Subtract these two equations. So OA minus OP is equal to OB minus OQ. Okay? So OA minus OP, OA minus OP is equal to PA या AP, PA या AP is equal to OB minus OQ is equal to QB या BQ. So this is the reason behind AP is equal to BQ. What is the reason here? This is the reason. That's why here is written AP is equal to BQ. Okay, so triangle AXP is congruent to triangle BXQ. Region is angle side. Angle side, these two triangles are congruent. Okay, angle side, these two triangles are congruent. By CPCT we can write here, just prove. Okay, by CPCT these two things. So by CPCT what we write here, PX is equal to QX, first thing. Second one is AX is equal to BX by CPCT. Okay student, this is your proof. Okay student, I hope student you will understand this question number 11. The next question is, in the given figure, this figure is here given, question number 14 student, ABCD is a square. ABCD is a square. We know that in a square all sides are equal, and P is the point inside it. Here is the P is the point within the square, such that PB is equal to PD. That means PB is equal to PD. Prove that CPA is a straight line. Prove that CPA is a straight line. First of all, write down step. In this figure, ABCD is a square in which AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA. This is the property of a square. And PD is equal to PB. TP, to prove CPA is a straight line. That means CPA is a straight line. What it means? It means, student, here suppose this is angle 1, this is angle 2. So here angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree. If you prove angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree, then we can say this CPA is a straight line. Okay? Proof. Suppose, student, this one is angle 3 and this one is angle 4. So naming the angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. Okay? In triangle APD, in triangle APD and triangle APB, in triangle APD and APB, first of all write, student, AB is equal to AD, sides of a square. Second one is PD is equal to PB. PD is equal to PB. This information is given. Third one is AP is equal to AP, common. So triangle APD is congruent to triangle APB. Region is SSS criteria. These two triangles are congruent. Okay. By CPCT we can write here angle 1 is equal to angle 3 by CPCT. Angle 1 is equal to angle 3 by CPCT. In second case, student, take these two triangles. In triangle PBC and triangle PDC. In these two triangles, this triangle and this triangle, this triangle and this triangle already taken, this triangle and this triangle. BC is equal to DC, sides of a square. Okay, BC is equal to DC, sides of a square. PC is equal to PC, common. Two things. And third one is PB is equal to PD. Given PB is equal to PD. Again, PB is equal to PD. This information, PB is equal to PD. This is the given information. Here is also given information. So triangle PBC is congruent to triangle PDC. Region is SSS. By SSS criteria, these two triangles are congruent. By CPCT, angle 2 is equal to angle 4 by CPCT. Okay, student, we know that in a point, in any point, the sum of all angle around this point is 360 degree. We know that here, student. So a student, we can write here angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to 360 degree, because the sum of around the point, any point, is 360 degree. Okay, so here angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3. Angle 3 can be written as angle 1, angle 3 can be written as angle 1, and angle 4 can be written as angle 2. Angle 4 can be written as angle 2 is equal to 360 degree. So 2 times of angle 1, 2 times of angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 360 degree. 2 cut down 180 degree. So here angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree. Look at here. Angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree. So we can say here CPA is a straight line due to this information. Okay. Due to this result, we can say CPA is a straight line. Okay, student. I hope, student, you will understand question number 14. The next question is here, student. Question number 19. The line segment joining the midpoint of M and N of a parallel side AB and CD. AB and CD are two parallel sides. M and N are the point within AB and DC, means midpoint. M and N are the midpoint within AB and DC respectively of a trapezium ABCD. Of a trapezium ABCD is perpendicular to the both of the side AB and CD. That means MN is perpendicular to AB and MN is also perpendicular to DC. This is the given information. So student, please write down whatever the given information in a question. Here TP to prove that AD is equal to BC. Here is the proof AD is equal to BC. Okay. And one point, construction. Join NA and NB. Join NA and and B. Okay, join NA and NB. We know that, student, M is the midpoint of AB, so this side is equal to this side. Here N is the midpoint of DC, so we can say this side is equal to this side. Okay, two different information is given here. Write down the proof. In triangle AMN, in triangle AMN and triangle BMN, these two triangles, AM is equal to BM, M is the midpoint of AB. M is the midpoint of AB. That's why AM is equal to BM. Angle AMN is equal to angle BMN, 90 degree. This information is given. And third one is MN is equal to MN, common. Third one is MN is equal to MN, common. So triangle AMN is congruent to triangle BMN. Region is side, angle, side. By side, angle, side criteria, these two triangles are congruent. Okay? By side, angle, side criteria, these two triangles are congruent. By CPCT, suppose this is angle 1, this is angle 2. Write down here. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2 by CPCT. And AN is equal to BN. AN is equal to BN. Again, CPCT. AN is equal to BN, CPCT, and angle 1 is equal to angle 2, CPCT. Okay? Take another triangle. In triangle ADN, look at the triangle ADN and triangle BCN. These two triangles, first one is AN is equal to BN, just proved. AN is equal to BN, just proved. First thing. Second thing, DN is equal to CN. N is the midpoint of DC. N is the midpoint of DC, so DN is equal to CM. Two things. And student, this angle, suppose the whole angle is 90 degree and this one is angle 1. So this angle can be written as 90 minus angle 1, or this angle can be written as 90 minus angle 2. So here write down angle DNA. Angle DNA is equal to angle CNA. Region is 90 minus angle 1 is equal to 90 minus angle 2. Student, confused? Because 90 minus angle 1 is not equal to 90 minus angle 2. But here, look at here, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. So put any one in place of angle 1, yeah, angle 2. And 90 minus angle 1 is equal to 90 minus angle 1. Angle 2 can be written as angle 1. Look at here, these two angles are equal. So this value is equal to this value. So triangle ADN is congruent to triangle BCN. Region is side angle. Region is side angle side. By side angle side criteria, these two triangles are congruent. By CPCT, AD is equal to BC. By CPCT, write down here, student. By CPCT, AD is equal to BC. This is your proof by CPCT. AD is equal to BC. Okay, student. I hope student you will understand this question. Question number 20. Last question, student. The bisector of angle B and angle C of an isosceles triangle, which AB is equal to AC, AB is equal to AC, intersect each other at point O. This is the intersecting point. BO is produced to meet AC at point M. This is your construction part, student. This is your construction part. So write down. Prove that angle MOC. Prove that angle MOC is equal to angle ABC. Okay. So angle MOC is equal to angle ABC. First of all, student, write down given information. In triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. Yeah, ABC is an isosceles triangle in which BO and CO bisect the angle B and angle C respectively meet at point O. This is the given information. Okay. All things are given in a question. Just write down. Okay. TP to prove. This is also given. Angle MOC is equal to angle ABC. Construction. BO produced to M at a point M on AC. Proof. Okay, student, one information is given here. AB is equal to AC. AB is equal to AC. We know that if two sides are equal, then the opposite angle is also equal. That means angle B is equal to angle C. So we can write here angle B is equal to angle C. Okay. Angle B divided by 2 is equal to angle C divided by 2. Angle B divided by 2, that means angle B is divided into two parts, bisector. Angle C divided by 2, that means angle C is divided into two parts. This is 1 and this is 2. This is also 1, this is also 2. So we can write here angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Okay. This is the first thing. The second thing is angle MOC. Angle MOC is equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. Exterior angle property. Angle MOC is equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. Exterior angle property. Student, remember ABC be the triangle and D is the any point, exterior point. We know that exterior angle is equal to sum of two opposite interior angle. Okay. This is a theorem. So here we can write angle MOC is equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. So here angle MOC is equal to angle 1 plus angle 2 can be written as also angle 1 because angle 2 is equal to angle 1. Angle 1 plus angle 1. Angle MOC is equal to angle 1 plus angle 1. So here angle MOC is equal to angle 1 plus angle 1. That means the whole angle. Angle 1 plus angle 1 is equal to whole angle. So we can write here angle ABC. So here write down angle ABC. So angle MOC is equal to angle ABC. This is your okay, student. I hope student you will understand this question also. So today homework is make exercise make exercise 9A question number 11 to 20. This is 20 number question, student. So make exercise 9A. Homework is make exercise 9A question number 11 to 20. If you have any query, if you have any question, ask the question. Thank you.